This for you guys to, you know, it was such a big game, but to come out on the wrong side of it like this, and especially kind of the way it happened.
Yeah, it's definitely disappointing. You know, first and foremost, you got to give them credit. They did a great job. You know, they gave us some different looks, you know, that we weren't expecting in the run game, and you know, we couldn't really get it going to start out there. And then they have good pass rushers that you don't want to get in third and long situations with. So, give them credit. They did a great job, but you know, we got to get better. This is one game. This is not the end of our season. So that was really the message to the guys in there.
How tough was it? You know, at times, I mean, you were facing a lot of pressure. I mean, I don't know if that was something on the line or if it's something they did, but you know, how difficult was it at times? It seems like, you know, when you're able to have time, you're able to do pretty well, but when you face pressure, it was pretty tough.
Yeah, no, they did a good job bringing some pressures. You know, like I said, their D-line's good. You know, I thought our O-line did a good job for the most part. There's some plays in there too. I probably should have got the ball out. You know, just know where my hot throws are. But you know, it was tough trying to throw the ball down the field when you're pinned back, and you know, in third and long situations, you know, they have good speed rush guys, so it was tough.
You kind of mentioned, you know, the run game too, just not being able to get that going pretty much at all. How much of a difference does that make when it you know?
It makes a huge difference. I mean, they were playing pretty much a too high shell the entire game for the most part, and you know, we got to be able to run on that, and you know, get more guys in the box and create more one-on-ones on the edges. So you know, we'll go back and look at it. You know, like I said, you got to give them credit. They did a good job. Their linebackers, you know, they were flowing really well. Their D-line was flowing really well, so give them credit.
There was obviously so much put on this game coming in, but you guys, you know, just said it's one game, it's 1 out of 12. How do you kind of try to move past this, obviously with the bye and then starting conference play?
I mean, it's tough. You know, I think that was one of our goals this year. You know, try to win every game, but you know, that just is not the way it happens in college football. You know, injuries happen, things happen, and you know, it's hard. I mean, you know, we'll look at the film tomorrow. We'll come in Sunday and get better. It's not going to be any different on Sunday. You know, whether we won this game and we lost, you know, we got to come in. We got to get better. There's a lot of things we got to work on and get ready for Wyoming in 2 weeks.
There were some of those plays where you guys were coming through untouched up front. Were they doing some things confusing you guys in terms of where the pressure was coming from?
You know, I'll have to watch the film. I can't really give you an answer for that right now. But you know, like I said, their D-line I thought did a good job, and you know, like I said, you don't want to get into third and long situations against that defense that have good speed rush guys.
How much did you guys? I mean, did you think you were in the game after that AJ touchdown catch? I mean, it was a 6-point game and barely got the ball back in your hand, and they had scored 2 more times.
Yeah, you know, there's definitely times we could have won this game today. You know, you go back and look at every single situation. You know, I haven't seen 2 blocked punts in a game in a long time. You know, that hurt. So. You know, and offensively, there were some times, you know, we're down 16, start out with a delay game, and we go 3 and out. So that doesn't help as well. So everybody's got to get better. Come in tomorrow, watch the film, we'll get better from it.
It did seem like we got a little bit of a different look from some of the offense. I mean, you were going to those tight ends early and often. What'd you see out there? I mean, those guys, I think, had 2 catches in the first 2 games, and then today they were used a lot.
I think that was just, you know, kind of what they were giving us a little bit. You know, they were playing a little man coverage to start, and we had a pretty good drive, the first drive there, and then we stalled out on 3rd down, and then they started softening up the zone a little bit, and you know, there's opportunities to throw to the tight ends, and I thought they did a good job in it.
The 2 touchdown catches by Hightower and AJ, 2 spectacular plays. Can you just kind of take us through those 2 plays a little bit?
Yeah, the one with John was it was a cover 0 look. They brought everybody, and you know, he did a nice job just sticking him inside and winning the one-on-one. And same thing with AJ. They brought pressure again, and you know, that number 4, he's a good corner, and AJ did a good job getting back inside and winning there.
Where do you guys go from here? Last season, you guys lost it almost kind of in a similar fashion against Virginia. You had a bye week, and you turned it around. I mean, where do you guys go from here after something like this?
We come in tomorrow, and we'll watch the film, and you know, just how we would if we had won this game, and we're going to get better. You know, obviously there's probably going to be a little more chip on our shoulder at this point. You know, we just got our butts whooped, but you know, we come in tomorrow, we get better, we learn from everything that happened in the game, and you know, we get tougher from it.
You know, I know we've talked about it. You know, I think we might have been a little hurried at times today, but you threw from so many clean pockets in the first 2 games. I mean, how much different did this game feel for you?
It felt different. I knew it was going to be different. You know, like I said, you can see watching film, you know, from the first first play that these guys had good speed rush guys, and you didn't want to get in behind situations. So, you know, when we don't get the run game going and we're in third and long situations, and you know, we're having to go 4 wide there in the second half because we were down, you know, that's not ideal versus this team. So, because they can pin back and those guys can come upfield and it makes it tough on our O-line. So, you know, just not the situation that we wanted to be in, but, you know, like I said, we got to be better, I got to be better, and it starts tomorrow.